home remedies for conceive boy baby. Perhaps the more precise home method for increasing the chances of conceiving a boy consists in charting ovulation. Recommends having sexual intercourse 24 hours prior to ovulation and no more than 12 hours after this process, as male sperm has a different lifespan than female one. Knowing this fact is very helpful when trying to determine the baby's gender, but it's not enough. For precisely charting ovulation, one has to use a very accurate method, and the most accessible one is charting cervical mucus or analyzing changes in mucus consistency and color. When mucus becomes watery and more elastic, then usually, your ovulation period is about to start, so you should have intimate contact then, as the more fertile mucus is, the greater chances of conceive a boy. Conceive a boy naturally with an alkaline diet. An alkaline diet is known to favor the conception of a baby boy as chromosomes, and implicitly sperm, responsible for the masculine gender, can survive only for 24 hours in an acidic environment, once reaching inside the female reproductive tract. Thus, in order to enhance their chances of conceiving a boy, one should eat more vegetables such as green leafy veggies, grasses, sprouts, carrots, sweet potatoes, squash and pumpkins, radishes and legumes, as well as red meats. These foods enhance the survival ability of the Y sperm, so the more one incorporates in their diets, the higher the chances of getting pregnant with a baby boy. Supplementing the potassium intake. Potassium is one of the minerals known to increase the chances of conceiving baby boys, so a simple and effective method for this consists in incorporating more potassium-rich foods in your diet, or taking some supplements starting with the moment you decide you want to have a child. Such foods are avocados, artichoke, almonds, apples and bananas, potatoes and asparagus, strawberries and steak. However, make sure to ask your physician's advice before taking dietary supplements, as even if studies have proven the effectiveness of potassium in one's diet to conceive a boy, taking too much of this mineral can be harmful in the long run. Too high levels of potassium can lead to nausea, irregular heartbeats, or a slower than normal heart rate, or even to sudden collapse in very severe cases. On the other hand, it's been proven that supplementing the intake of potassium by 300 mg daily increases the chances of conceiving a baby boy, so make sure to stay within the safe limits. Tips to conceive a baby boy by controlling temperature. Next tip on our list of natural ways to conceive a boy refers to controlling the temperature of the tested. It's proven that sperm carrying the Y chromosome is less tolerant to heat compared to female sperm carrying the X chromosome. Thus, the lower the temperature is, the higher the chances of conceiving a baby boy become. If you're trying to get pregnant with a boy, you should ask your partner to wear boxers made of cotton or other material that allows skin to breathe and maintains body temperature in normal limits. A cold shower before intimate relationships can also help in increasing the chances of getting pregnant with a male baby. Drinking more coffee. According to Dr. Shettles, another tested and effective method of determining the baby's gender consists in increasing the intake of coffee before intercourse. Shettles' theory says one becomes more likely to give birth to a baby boy if their partner has a strong caffeinated coffee before intimate contact. Although proven to be efficient, this theory doesn't have any scientific argument behind it. But it's still a good strategy to try when looking for natural methods to get pregnant with a baby boy or girl. Still, make sure not to exaggerate with the intake of coffee, as this beverage is known to be more acidic than alkaline, and male sperm, as you already know, doesn't tolerate acid environments well. Eat more food. It has been researched that how diet can affect your body to select the type of gender. Researchers have found that a body that has enough nutrients likes to hold a male baby. A body that is not full of nutrients likes to hold a female body. So, final home remedy for baby boy is eating enough and nutritious food. A body that is full of nutrients and has high energy, strong immune system and is fully healthy, it will be perfect for a pregnancy of a male baby. On the other hand, a weak body with less energy will not be able to start a pregnancy of a male baby. Reason behind this may be that male children are strong physically than female children. Perhaps, for this reason, a male baby pregnancy requires a body with sufficient nutrients so that baby can be developed well. This home remedy for baby boy has been proved scientifically. If you want to conceive a boy, you should start eating healthy food properly before your plan to conceive. If you do not have required amount of energy in your body, your chances to conceive a girl will increase rather to get pregnant with a boy. These were the home remedies that you can do easily at home for conceiving a baby boy. However, you should take care in practicing the method 1 and 3. Use them only occasionally and at the time when you are going to make love. Practicing them frequently can cause some minor problems. For example, if you do douching frequently, this may lead to an internal infection. However, home remedy No. 3 is safe, and you should use it as much as possible for getting pregnant with a baby boy. These mentioned methods are the most effective home remedies for baby boy. However, you can also practice some other remedies like making love at quarter moon, using high-energy diet, and sleeping left to your partner. Cough syrup? Is this a wives' tale, or not? Some women swear by taking a dose of cough medicine before sex. Why in the world? Well, experts say that cough medicines that contain the ingredient guaifenesin can help to thin mucus membranes in the cervix, helping those little swimmers to get through. Many women actively take cough medicine as an over-the-counter remedy to help with their cervical mucus to get them pregnant faster, and now perhaps it may work better to conceive the baby boy you've been longing for. Here are a couple bonus tips that the good doctor might not have been aware of. Eat your breakfast. A British study of the relationship between women's diets and the gender of their babies found that breakfast cereal was the only food item strongly associated with infant sex. Women producing male infants consumed more breakfast cereal than those with female infants. The study also found that individual mothers had a greater chance of having baby boys if their overall energy intake was high prior to conception. So if you're hoping to get pregnant with a boy, this isn't the right time to go on a diet, and definitely don't skip your breakfast. Eat a specific diet. If you really want a boy and you are absolutely sure about this step, some of the experts recommend the use of some ailments that will influence the chances of conceiving a boy. The fact is, by choosing to eat some regular and basic ailments for a few weeks will change the balance of the pH in your body. By doing so, a perfect environment will be created for a baby boy. This pH diet will have to contain vegetables like mushrooms, beans, zucchini, sweet corn, as well as plenty of salty foods, bread, fish, eggs, red meats and fruit like raisins. This method is to develop a more alkaline environment instead of an acidic one that is more proper for a girl to bear instead of a boy. A diet like this does not suggest that the acidic foods will be excluded, but to create a proper environment, these foods will allow the increase of nutrients specific in the cases of raising the chances for a baby boy. Usually the specific nutrients should have the right amount of calcium, potassium, and vitamins such as B12, E and C that will increase the percentage of conceiving a little boy. Breakfast is one of the most important meals. Try not to skip over it. Allow your body to be prepared for this task of having a boy, and make sure that you are also ready. The position after you've established the plan for your ovulation period and you've completely understood the process of the boy sperm, now you can think about the environment that is benefic for conceiving a boy. For many centuries, wives' tales claimed that certain positions will allow you to carry out a pregnancy that will end with having a baby boy or baby girl, this depending of the desires and wishes of the couple. So far it was established that the gender of the baby is determined by the male and the female who are carriers of the X chromosome. The father can be the potential carrier of an X or a Y chromosome that will define the gender of baby, depending on the one that succeeds first to penetrate the egg in an efficient manner. The positions have their way to reveal some of the concepts thought and utilized by many couples, but knowing some anatomic description of the female vagina and how it will influence the gender of your baby, As we spoke earlier, a baby boy will have some favorable conditions in an alkaline environment, not in an acidic one, which is rather meant for a baby girl. The entrance in a female vagina is the most acidic, and for a boy to be conceived it is indicated for a deeper penetration closer to the egg. This will allow the boy's sperm not to have to travel so far through the acidic vagina and be much closer to the egg. This meaning a deep penetration, and there are plenty of positions that will allow you to fulfill this step.